Okay, so there's a new dating trend floating around social media that apparently we should all be aware of. It's called Shrekking, okay? So that is when apparently you intentionally choose a partner you think is not as good looking as you, in the hopes that you will be treated better.
Oh, come on,
It's also
Shrek.
known as, quote, dating down. So does any of you see value in Shrekking?
You can't even get it out of your mouth. Okay, first of all, let's just address this. Whether you're being Shrek or you're doing the Shrekking, this seems a little bit mean, right?
Yes.
With the snort was perfect.
Sorry.
But I actually have a girlfriend who is doing this. She's very, drop dead gorgeous. And she had a horrible marriage. She had a very good looking husband, by the way. And he cheated on her a whole bunch of times and it was a disaster of a divorce for her. So when she started dating again, I noticed that the men all had a particular look. And I don't want to be mean, but they just were, she was just punching down. Like it was just not a match.
Yeah.
That's a nice way. It wasn't a match. So on Shrek number 3, I asked her when we went to lunch. I go,
sorry.
you seem to keep dating this specific type of guy. Why? She goes, well, there's a reason for it. She goes, my last relationship left me feeling really insecure, and I like the idea of dating these guys who never thought they'd have a chance with a girl like me, so that they could look at me and worship me, and I don't have to worry about if they're gonna cheat on me. Now, here's the problem. When she breaks up with those Shreks, you know what those Shreks do? They come back into the dating pool, and now they have all kinds of confidence. Because they're like, you see my last girlfriend? I want that and better. So I want the model. I want that girl. And which leaves the rest of us going, where did you get all this confidence? So there's a part of this that's not good on either end.
Okay.
You guys are real quiet.
Yeah.
Listen, I have dated a Shrek and I have been the Shrek. And I kind of like both sides, to be honest with you.
You liked it.
I do, because like when I was the Shrek, it kind of felt like, oh my God, I must be so amazing. Because he's overlooking my looks and this prince is so handsome. So it was like a real ego boost in that way, personality-wise. And then when I was dating a Shrek, it was like a real power trip. I felt like the dominant one because I'm so beautiful and I can tell you what to do. It was a win-win, guys.
Okay. I am confused.
You're confused by this?
This whole conversation, first of all,
sorry.
Don't you think it says more about you for anybody who sits there and thinks in any relationship, which in my opinion, any relationship should be about equality, mutual trust, good communication. If you're starting a relationship with, I think I'm better than you,
Okay,
There is
no. I don't think that's what this is. I don't think this is exactly what that is. I think what it is, because I've done this. I would never call it this, but what it is, I've never really, for the most part, ever dated or been particularly attracted to the people who were deemed the hottest. The hot, super buff,
You left
super
them
whatever.
for me.
I did. I think I did. You know why?
My type.
Because, and I'm not saying this is 100% true, but my impression was somebody who is super hot, super invested in their looks, they're always going to be either chased by other people or looking around for other people. That's my impression, and I was cheated on by somebody early on, so I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna opt out of this game.
You know what?
And
ugly people cheat too. Just
I
want to
exactly,
let
no,
you know.
exactly.
It's not something that only the pretty people
but here's
do.
the thing, you expand, what it did was
But then you're like, you're so ugly and you cheated on me? I think it's worse.
What it did was it forced me also to recognize what I actually find attractive in people. Looks are the first thing that, yes, you need to be attracted to somebody, but looks are the first thing that goes as you get, like, they are.
We're women of a certain vintage. In your 20s, are you really that evolved?
I was that evolved.
You were?
I was.
Oh, I was Shrekking.
Interesting. I don't know. I just think for me, how do I want to say this? The idea of looks is also very subjective. There could be somebody that I'm like, you know, one of the guys that you think is super hot, and I might be like, that guy's not hot to me.
Yeah.
To me, it's like you said, Andrea, whether they're good looking, not good looking, if they have an emotional IQ of 0, that's also very ugly to me. So it's not just about this.
Yeah.
Like, what is good looking?
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's that. Anyway.
Well, you know what? We'll date the pretty people and you guys can continue to Shrek.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.